All right. Right. Am I live on this right now? All right, people, what's going on? What is going on, everybody? I am live right now. All right, let me get this out there real quick. Going live. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? You guys enjoying your Wednesday today? Was it a good Wednesday? Just putting this out there real quick on my Facebook. See if any of my Facebook friends wants to go live or watch this live. I might be talking a little bit quiet right now, but I'm sure I'll get a little bit louder soon. So it's starting kind of quiet right now. Live now, YouTube. So I'm saying live now on my brain. Where's my brain right now? Where is my head right now? It's been a long day. Live now on YouTube. Live now on YouTube on what is there it is. I cannot think straight right now. Live now on YouTube on Turn to Aquatics channel. Join in the I know I'm sitting here talking what I'm writing. Join in the live stream, live chat. Join in the live chat. Anybody joining in the live chat? See what we got going on. I got some things to talk about today. A few items. Yeah, again, a sad item, right? Hey, what's going on, S? How you doing? Just trying to get this started here. So I'm just kind of. Did I do my homework? Yeah, I tried. I did. I feel like I had a lot of homework to do this past week, not just on here, but other stuff too. But I'm just getting this one quick post out there on my Facebook. Okay. On my Facebook. Where is that at? There it is. There she is. Boom. There it is. Live now on YouTube. I usually do this way before. I apologize for this. Live now on YouTube on Turn 2 Aquatics channel. Join in the live chat. All right. Posting. There we go. See? If you can see. Boom, right there. That's it. That's where it's at. All right. So, anyway. It is 7:05 p.m. Wednesday, 2021. Now, if you ask me what month it is, I have no idea. No, it's October because somebody just celebrated a birthday the other day. Anyway, check this out. Okay, so you saw my logo. I just got these in today. I've been waiting for them. So I just put them. They're clear. They're clear stickers. Okay, I just put them on this black backing, so it looks, it looks better because they come on a white backing. But I just got these in today. All right. So if they're clear stickers, so if anybody is interested in one, I have no problem in sending them out. That would be cool with me. So I'll probably bring that up a few times because other people come on here. So I remember last week, let's get the old news out the way first. All right. So last week I mentioned I had thank you. It took me forever to get those into. I mentioned that I had I had a starfish that died, a red one. Had it for a little while, or had it for a good while actually. I'm not sure why it died. I keep the water parameters were good to go, but I don't know. Like probably after a month, 2 months, maybe. Well, probably like 2 months. So I just recently replaced it. Okay, and with a blue one, a blue starfish, and that I don't know what happened with that. That one didn't even last. Man, I feel bad too because it didn't. It's sad to say, I guess the fish started picking at it. Of course, anytime anything looks like it's gonna go. Same. No, it wasn't the same store. No, it was a different store. Yeah, it was a different store. But whatever it was, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of baffled by that one. I haven't had any fish die but yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be something in the tank with the tank. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. All I know is I'm done buying starfish, at least for a while. Yeah, I did. Okay, so remember last time when we were talking about quarantine tanks, I did set one up. I do have a a 20 gallon quarantine tank set up. It's still cycling. I don't have any fish in it. Um, but the fish that I was gonna put in it, because the tank wasn't quite ready yet, but that fish is actually doing a heck of a lot better. It's clearing up. It's looking more normal. Um, yeah, it's doing better. It doesn't have like I don't know if it had velvet or is there something called like a disease or a parasite or something called other than ick, it's called velvet, I guess. But it looks like it's clearing up. It's on a purple tang and it's clearing up. It hasn't spread to any other fish in that tank. But however, next time that does happen, I definitely am going to. That tank's ready and it will go into the quarantine tank. So I have it ready to go. It's going to be, I guess I could say it's going to be on standby. But I know what you're saying. I should have, if I had a quarantine tank up, I would have. If it was ready, I would have quarantined it before I had put it in to the tank. And now since I have one that's ready, that's almost pretty much ready, I will be doing that most definitely. Hell yeah. Um, so yeah, I mean, I am done with starfish for a while until I figure out what was going on with that one. But uh, are you talking about this one back here? Because this is a freshwater tank. But yeah, I mean, I see that that plant right there. That's actually a live plant, but it somehow uprooted, or maybe the fish. It's just in there in the gravel, and it just came up, I guess. So I got to put it back in there in the gravel. Looks like the angelfish they're pretty interested in it right now. That's what it looks like. So, but has anybody else had any issues or any crazy things happen with lately? Floating sword. I don't know if I threw it away. I had that little white thing, little white pointy thing that tells like what it is. I had it. I don't know if it might be on sitting on top of the glass on the tank. I don't know, but I can't remember. It starts. I think it might start with an A. I'm not quite sure. You bought new fish? What kind did you get? I think the last one I mentioned last week was the that baby Oscar that I bought upstairs. Like I put him in here, but the angelfish were kind of like picking on him because he's still small. But you know, he'll get. It's ironic too, right? Yeah, he'll get big enough, and they won't be picking on him anymore. I mean, eventually, it's what's funny is eventually, um, it'll go in here, and the angelfish will go probably in the 55. The two angelfish will go in the 55. I don't know how this Oscar, like its personality. Can I even say that? Um, it's how you can't really say that about an Oscar. If a Oscar's hungry and it can fit in its mouth, with my experience, it's gonna eat it. So is that true for all of them? I don't know, but man, I'm thirsty right now. It's water. Celestial Pearl Danios 3. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Celestial Pearl Daniels. I'd have to look up a picture about that. Speaking of that, that's something else I'm trying to learn how to do on this channel right here is or how to like show a picture on here, right? Of like when you're doing your live stream, how to put something up, like show something and then cut back to you. I don't know how to do that yet. Like all I know how to do is just hold up a picture to the screen, but I'll get there eventually. Water. Ooh, so I have on Facebook, right? I have the group page. It's called Waterbox. They got some cool, like they got cool tanks in StreamYard Studio. But yeah, I guess there was like a raffle or something that you could do to win like one of their big tanks, like the rimless tank. So I was like, why not? You can press share okay, so what'd you say? You can press share screen button. Wait, share screen button. Oh, okay, I see it. So if I were to push that right now, what happens? I can share just a picture. Like it'll open up. Let's try it. Is it gonna mess up my stream? Hey, it's on a way to learn, right? Oh, video file share. Oh, share screen. A video file or share screen. I don't really have anything to share yet, but I definitely want to try that out sometime. But let's see. Let's see here. Can't say I was quite prepared because I was just kind of scrambling to get this set up to do my live stream because I honestly been waiting like all week since last time to do this, and I've just been kind of busy, sort of. I can't say I was busy the whole time, but sort of ish busy. But I was gonna do the stream last night, didn't happen. So okay, you can. Okay, all right. I'm catching up here. You open another tab because that's what you want to do. Okay. Open a new tab. That's what you want to do. Okay. Okay, screen sharing tips. Screen sharing is easiest with okay. Screen sharing works best with a good computer. Check. I like to think so. Some screens let you share audio. Look for share audio checkbox on the next window. Don't show these tips again. I might want to see these tips again. Share screen. Whoa, I'm sharing like the screen repeatedly over again. Chrome tab. Anyway, okay. Share screen was canceled. Make sure you click share on the. All right. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But hey, I appreciate it though. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm not sure if anybody else is live tonight. I haven't really looked, but because I know, right? Look at that. There. No. It's a little blurry. I can still focus, but my eyes will start straining I'm getting to that age where I actually need to wear them. And first it was just for reading, but now it just seems like I just wear them all the time. But I just started wearing them in the last, I think, year. Didn't think I would have to, but I did, right? But I did. Yep, it's definitely annoying. It's definitely there in my glasses. Oh, what I was going to say was, I was going to check, see if anybody else was live streaming right now, because sometimes sometimes I would just, join in depending on I would just join in, on there. It's like, we've already discussed this anyway, but let me see. I don't know the schedule of and I know I said this before. It's not Deja Vu. And I know that it was put out. One of you guys said that to me about the schedule. Oh, hey, I'm live. What's up? At least all the people that I have on my list here, on my channel list, I don't see anything that says live, but I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other like channels that I don't know about that are live right now, or maybe a few. But damn, man, it's been like nonstop thirsty. This whole episode is about me drinking water, basically, right? But just trying to think about. Oh, again, if you haven't seen it, man, okay, if you haven't seen it, here's the new sticker. This is a highlight. I just put it on a black background because it's a clear sticker. It's the highlight of today. I've been waiting. I came home and I was like, damn it, where are my damn stickers? Never been so excited for stickers. But I did make a t-shirt, like just one t-shirt, just to see how it looks. And I don't know where it's at right now, but it's basically a black t-shirt with like, imagine this, but hang on, let me try to do that. Like that. It's actually a navy blue t-shirt with that. So I think I put it on there a little bit big. I might kind of cut it down a little bit next time. But yeah, that's about that with the logo. Damn, man, I don't know what else is. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff that's been going on, but I moved some decorations around other than that plant that came up from the gravel behind me. That thing right there, that little cave, was over here, and I moved it right there. So that's different. Oh, who was it? Excuse me. When I woke up this morning. It was like East Coast time. It was like about 4:30 in the morning when I woke up to get ready to go to work, and I went onto a channel, and it was somebody aquatics, something like that. Man, what was it? It was like, and I guess he is on I do subscribe to his channel because I saw it come up. I just can't. It's like hang on, I'll find it here. Nope, maybe not. But it was like a British accent. I guess it was British. I don't know, something like that. And he was just playing guitar in the morning. It wasn't Terry. Oh, is it GRB Aquatics? Yeah, that's who it was. GRB Aquatics. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he was just, just jamming out a little bit. Yeah, exactly. He was just jamming out a little bit this morning. I just had it on listening to it for a little while. And I was thinking like, man, like one of these days I'll bust my guitar out and actually like and get on here and play. But I used to play a lot back when I was younger, but um is yeah, but I think my goal is like create my own intro with my guitar, and I'll have my wife play drums because she's basically like the drummer, and we'll make a whole little intro. That'd be pretty sweet, huh? I was there, but a sleep phone was listening though. Yeah, yeah. Is his name Kevin? I guess it is. Oh, there's one called. I guess he did Mr. Jones from Counting Crows. Well, that's cool. I think he said whenever I was like, "Hey, what's up?" He was like, "Hey, what's up?" Um, Turn to aquatic or Mike's Turn to Aquatics. He's like, I do have aquariums, but I play guitar. I was like, that's where I was like, damn, I should do that too. That's a pretty cool idea. But he's definitely got something there. I'll tell you that. Definitely got something there. That's pretty sweet. Where is it? Everybody at right now? If you're on here, feel free if you want to come up on the on the stream here. Feel free. You know, even if it's just for a minute, pop in and see it and say what's going on, man. I'm gonna go with that. I do. I think. I do think that. Uh, Probably will add. What was it? I saw a fish the other day, like a freshwater fish, a cichlid. I can't remember. God dang, I can't remember what it was. There was one that I was looking at that I was thinking about getting. Um, it's definitely not a convict. I'll tell you that. I'm done with my time with those for sure. But yeah, I saw it the other day. Dang, what was it? I'll remember it, and when I do, I'll forget it right away again. But, so yeah, what is going on, everybody? It's Wednesday night. My fish are just chilling back here. These two staring right at, seeing what's going on right there. What did it look like? I don't know. I can't even remember because I was there and I was just like, yeah, like, oh, boom, yeah. Um, yeah, it was that um, was it the electric blue Jack Dempsey? Yeah, that's what it was. I think I might have mentioned that before too. But those ones, they're pretty cool looking. I like those things, and I did have one before. Yeah, I did have one before, but I like them. I know they get um what 7, 8 inches or so roughly, and I had one. I should have kept it. I sold it, but I kind of do want to get one back again. Put it in here. I had no one. The one that I had before had no problem with him getting along with anybody. Wasn't being really aggressive, but yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want to get. I just like, yeah, they're pretty cool looking. Yeah, I want to say it will work out. That's all I could say. Because who knows when it does get. I didn't have the one I had for a long time, so it was still growing. It was still kind of small. So yeah, we'll see how it works out. Definitely. I just like the look of them. They're pretty sweet. What you guys doing back there? I don't know if you can see him, but I have like he's about this big. The Picassomus. Yeah, he's getting pretty big. One of these days, he's probably gonna get too big for this 150. Hey there. Yeah. that, oh, I was gonna say like that. Speaking of blood parrots, I've seen on one of the other channels. And this is not the only fish I've seen. I have seen. I don't know if it's the blood parrot in the tank with African cichlids. I guess you could do that if you acclimate it very slowly, or would I mean I wouldn't personally do that, but I just kind of thought I was like, is that a blood parrot with African cichlids? And okay, so who else has been to a fish store and you look in the tank and you're like, why in the world is that fish in there with those other fish? You know? Yeah, the question is you should or whether you should or can. I, there's a lot of I don't think I would, but I just thought it was weird. But anyway, yeah, like you go to a fish store and you look and you're like, why is that type of fish in that tank with those other fish? Right? And you want it's like you want to say something to them, but you know, and the thing is, over the years of really basically within the first year, but you look in the tank, you're looking all around the back, like the making sure you don't see a dead fish laying around because you don't want to get, you just move on to the next tank. You usually don't want to get a fish from a tank that has dead fish in it. Usually, I try to avoid that, of course. And yeah, and I came across a tank that had like a huge case of ick on a lot of like basically all the fish in there. I was like, pass, you know. But I don't know. I like going into those stores just to pass the time. Whether it's just to go in there after work or something. Oh, excuse me. And I was like, I see the people working there, and I'm just like, so I like the hobby, but how much of that would I want to turn into work? You know what I mean? Like, would I see myself? Would I want to work at it if I did work at it? I mean, I think it would be kind of cool if I worked at one for a couple of, like if they needed parts just after my main job, just for, I could say for a hobby, but to actually work there, get paid and stuff. But even if it was like for 3 or 4 hours, a couple days a week or something, just to be around it, teach people um, about, just about fish in general. Because every time you go buy a fish and they ask you, how long have you had your tank up? All the general questions. Um, I think I do a pretty good job if I wanted to work there. I mean, yeah, I know you're out there, you're cleaning tanks too, but that's part of it. That's part of it. It's all good. But I think I might enjoy it a little bit. And I know some of them around here aren't, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I enjoy my evenings too much at home. you know. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I can't. I don't want to spend too much time like around my tanks at home because I always step away often just so like after I have like let's say a weekend I have like a mass cleaning with my tanks like it's more than maybe like four of them or something. I do a cleaning, which I don't. It's kind of rare that I do all those in one day, but I have. But if I'm say I have a whole weekend where I'm just messing with my fish tanks, and I'm like, damn, I got to step away from this because it will burn me out, you know. Uh, and I just want to sit down and actually watch something. What's that fish doing over there? No, my flower horn's acting kind of weird, but she's all right. She's getting over. Uh, she is getting over. What is that called that I think she had? What is it called? I took a picture of. Okay, here it is. I think my flower horn did have about a week ago. Hexamida. I think she, if it's a female, I believe. I think she had Hexamida. Where's she doing? She's floating around or she's swimming around. Hexamida, where she was just sitting at the bottom, but just sitting upright, but just there, not moving. And I'm just looking at it right now. And she's better now though. And they said look at the look at their poop. Is it white? It was white. Sure enough, it was white. So I gave her I don't have it out right now. I went to find there's a medicine in it called Metrozole or something like that. And I guess it has it in it. I was trying to find where can I find this stuff? Where can I find it? You know, what is hexamida? I just learned about it too, but I guess it's it's a type of parasite from what I was reading. It's a parasite, and I'm not sure how she got it. She's the only one in the tank, but I guess I don't know. But she had all the symptoms. She had all the symptoms of it, right? And she was just sitting there like this. I'll just show the picture since I haven't got down that thing yet. But she was just sitting there like that, right? That's her just sitting there, just not doing anything. Okay, for like, and I could barely get her to move. Right, her back fin was in. Like here's another. Like just sitting there on the corner of the tank with her fins like that. But I bought this stuff called General Cure out from API, and that stuff works amazing. It did. She got better. Luckily, obviously, I didn't have to quarantine her because she's the only one in the tank. But she's normally. All right, here it is. I just took a snapshot of somebody else who put it on Facebook, but there it is, right there. It's just called General Cure. It's a little bit more than the normal medicines cost, but it works. And if you have a fish that has that, I just looked it up. I was like, what is going on with my fish? What is going on with this flower horn? So signs of hexamida are loss of appetite, not responsive, pale coloration, and white poop. She had all that. And I just put in the packets of that General Cure. And you could just obviously API, so you just buy it on the shelf. And within a day or 2 days, she was back swimming around because she usually swims like she'll do loops and swim upside down and stuff. But for some reason, she doesn't like eating her food, the normal food that I give her. So I gotta find a better or different. I should look up better food for flower horns anyway, right? I need to. But she's doing okay. She's doing all right. That was the last, really the last, other than that starfish that died, which was sad. That was the last thing I went through. And yeah, so, but another fish that I do want to get again. But what is it like? Bacterial, worms, etc. Honestly, I don't know. But what is it like? Bacterial, worms. All I know is it's a parasite. That's what it said. That's what it was saying. So I I Googled it basically. I Googled it, but it worked. That medicine definitely worked. And of course I had it, she's in a 65-gallon tall, and you put like a packet in for 10 every 10 gallons, and I was like, oh shit. you know, put 6 packets of that in there. But yeah, it's like a little powder or something that gets in there. They call it another name for it though. They called it like hole in the head disease, but she didn't have a hole in her head, obviously. It's kind of a weird name. Maybe some fish do have a hole in their head. I don't know, but I was reading, and it's not just specific for flower horns. From what I was reading, I guess it could be a common type of parasite disease. So if you ever have fish that are showing those signs, it might possibly could be that. And I would just buy the API general. It's called General Cure in the box. I would just get that if because you could tell it definitely wasn't ick or anything like that. She didn't have the white spots or anything that looks like that. So yeah, she's getting better though. Yeah, and that little Oscar that I have upstairs, I was kind of worried about it, but it's she, whatever, is doing fine. Still alive. I don't want to say still, but it's doing well. And man, I'm so tempted to. Holy crap! Like that 20-gallon quarantine tank upstairs. I'm just so tempted to just use it for put another salt water, something, just make it another saltwater tank. I'm tempted to do that, but I need to save it for quarantine. I mean, or if I buy something to put it in there and make salt water, I could always take whatever's in there, put it in. I don't want to do that. Never mind. It'll stay a quarantine tank. Definitely stay quarantine tank. So anyway, I'm going to be moving along here, getting into something else. One of my segments. All right. One of my segments that I like to do, and I researched some new this one I call this, what? I don't know if I want to call it that. Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. Working on my segments here. Working on my segment. Okay. All right. So this is not a new segment. I think a new segment's all the time. But this is my segment that I've been doing every time. If anybody can guess what it is, guess what this segment's called. Nope, close, stupid ads. Here's the thought. Okay. Oh, wait. I just said it. All right. So this is the shower thoughts. Absolutely. All right. So this is more of I guess it's a question. All right. So this segment is new shower thoughts segment of new ones. All right. So, and I never thought about this. I was like, that would be pretty interesting. This would be pretty interesting if they did. All right. So the first one, what if bands like music bands made trades like sports teams do? Huh? What if they did? What if they said, okay, so this guitarist is going over to this band, and like every year they have, every season or whatever you want to call it, they have, how would that work out? Like, what if the business was like that? Like, you get into mainstream, you get signed, and they trade you in a band. I don't know how that would go. I never even thought about that one. But I mean, not to say it happens. Like other people go. I've seen other people merge with other people and make a new band. Like well, not so much merge, but maybe they did. I don't know. The Nirvana went to whatchamacallits, the Foo Fighters. Okay, so shower thought number two. Shower thought number two. All right. I don't get this. Okay. All it says is in a question form, is Pepsi okay? And that's in quotations. Is Pepsi okay? Was probably someone's breaking point. I don't know if they're saying if somebody likes, is Pepsi okay? If they're a Coke drinker and they don't know about if they are thinking that they like Pepsi. But anyway, okay, so now on to number three. All right, shower thought number three. In a game of tag between a very good sprinter and a very good distance runner, the chaser will always catch that one. Yeah, I mean that is true. That is true. All right, so I'll judge how all these are compared to last week's. Oh, the next one after this one's pretty good. Okay, so all right, so cops pulling you over for speeding is like the adult version of teachers telling you not to run in the hallways. Uh-huh. I don't disagree with that one at all. So if a cop pulls you over, it's like the adult version of hall monitors or teachers. Remember in school you had like the hall monitors or something. In my school they had like the orange little thing that went across like that, and they actually had a badge on it. They say stop running, and they write you up like a whatever they used to call it. I don't remember. All right, so the next shower thought. All right, and someone wrote nothing makes sense, and I've already knew about this one, but this is on average. Okay, pizza is round, and they put it in a square box, and you eat them as triangles, right? On average, okay. You eat a triangular piece of pizza that you cut a slice from a round whole pizza pie that they put in a square box. On average. But sometimes it's square, cut off a round pizza in a square box. So hey, you get options there. You got options. All right. So the next one is I wonder if birds on my feet are friends, or if it's like a public bathroom and no one makes eye contact. Who knows? But they're birds. They're just there to eat anyway. All right, so this next one is some Scooby-Doo episodes, okay? So remember, they always pulled the mask off somebody. So some Scooby-Doo episodes would be a lot shorter if they just went to the costume store first and asked a couple of questions. It would be. I think that would be too much work, though, honestly. All right. So the next one, the next shower thought is leaving an extra key under your doormat is like making your password say password, right? That's kind of like that, really. All right. So the next one, the next shower thought, I don't know how many I've read already, maybe 8, who knows. The object of golf is to play the least amount of golf. Yes, the object of golf is to play the least amount of golf. And something I've learned was I never need, if I ever play golf, I never need to get a golf cart because I don't ever hit the ball far enough to need a vehicle to take me to it, because I could just I could just walk up to it and hit it again. So, I mean, yeah, golf carts they're funner anyway, more fun, whatever. And is it just me, or is that like the only place? Because they sell alcohol, they sell beer on golf courses, right? So is that like the only place you're allowed to drink beer and drink and drive on a golf course with a golf cart? Is that, I don't know, is that allowed? I know they sell, I know they sell beer, right? I know they sell beer, and you could. I've done it. I've drank beer and drove a golf cart with a beer in my hand, and nobody said anything. I don't want to be the person who says, "Hey, are we allowed to do that?" And it's not like they'll be like, "Oh, you know what? I never realized people were doing that. Let's make that illegal." All right, so yes, they do. People, people fish and drink. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So the next one, the next shower thought. All right, being an introvert. This is like someone saying that they're being an introvert. I've had more thoughts about how I would have a conversation than actually having a conversation. Oh, I've done stuff like that too. Like I'd be like, if I were to do this, whatever it was, like how would I, in my head, I would be good at it. Okay. But like when I actually do it, I'm horrible. Okay. Like for instance, the live streaming. In my head, I'm just amazing at it. But for real, it's just beginner level. I don't know. Like I watch people do their streams. I mean, like people who have like thousands of subscribers or even a million or something. And I mean, I know they write stuff down. They know what they're gonna say. Okay. Um, they know what they're gonna say, and I'm awesome. Thank you. Doing good. I'm trying. I still haven't reached like expert mode with this yet. So, but yeah, like what I was saying is like people will get on there and they have scripts and everything. I'm basically shooting from the hip right now, just winging it, improving it, however you want to put it. All right. Uh, but it's whatever, you know. I'm just here to, I'm just here to have, you know, just have a good time. And it took me forever. Holy crap! It took me forever, ever since I started this hobby, to even want to, like, I guess I don't know, get the guts to do a live stream, you know. And I mean, everybody would think that too, right? But after a while, I was just like, you know what? I started. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, it's been a day. Um, I, I started on doing just my group page chat, and it was great. And then I was like, you know what? Let me do it on YouTube where there's no restrictions. Anybody could come in and, you know, say who the hell are you? Who's this clown on here? You know, you don't know what the hell you're doing. Get off here. You know, but I don't think I would say that. I did have that one troll on here a couple times ago. Remember that? That was funny. That was my actual, that was my first troll that was on here. I was like, oh no. I was like, what do I do? I just kicked them off something. I don't know. I guess other people have had that happen too. Hang on a second. This thing popped up. There we go. All right. So back to shower thoughts. All right. I tend to go off on a tangent on things, so just bear with me. So I wonder if my cat thinks the delivery guy is my owner because he gives me food. I wonder if the yeah. All right. Haters gonna hate, right? It is true. 500 in a 500-day period. What? Okay. Okay, here's another one. All right. So another shower thought is, and honestly, I never think of like, I don't have amazing shower thoughts. All right. I just think about really nothing. I don't know. Just still trying to wake up, I guess. The early 90s version of Snapchat would be a fax machine attached to a paper shredder. Yeah, actually, yeah, because I don't know, Snapchat, I guess that's where it disappeared. You only have it for a short time and it goes away. I've only been on Snapchat, I think, like maybe 2 or 3 times, just because I saw like the filters for when you do like a picture. You know, I don't know. But yeah, it makes sense. That would be the version of it, right? I wonder how. Okay, so here's another one. Eh, I wonder how all of the signatures of people with my name look. Oh yeah, like if you have your same name, look how their signatures look. All I know is my signature just gets worse over the years. And honestly, that's the only thing I ever write in cursive nowadays is my signature. I used to write in cursive more, but like now it's just horrible. Okay, it's just horrible. See, but yeah, this is print. I don't know. Like I said, I used to write cursive, but I just haven't done that in so long. Just my signature. So speaking of that, right? Speaking of bad handwriting, this is actually a shower thought. So bad handwriting is like mumbling on paper. Wow. And I've been like this whole thing is just like mumble notes, basically. Okay, so the next one, I remember this as a kid too. All right. So I mean, as this is has not the first part, but the second part of this. All right. So CPR is the human version of blowing in a video game cartridge and hoping it works again. So that's what I mean by the second part. Like, remember, I remember having the original Nintendo system back in like the 80s, and you had to blow in the cartridge because if you put it in there, you put it in, you push it down, you hit that button, and it gives you the screen that would flash like this, like black to, well, for me it was black to gray because when I had mine, it was on a black and white 13-inch TV. Those Nintendos always did that back then. But speaking of that, when I got my first Nintendo when I was a kid, guess what happened? That Christmas day, the power was out. Oh, I was so mad. I just wanted to play. I just wanted to play those video games so bad, but no, power was out for like hours, so I had to wait. It was horrible, but it was a good Christmas though. I don't know what that one is. Okay. All right. So trees. So trees are stationary while alive and stationary when dead. Well, duh. I don't know who. I don't know who wrote these. These are not mine. This one's actually kind of funny. To stop a piece of paper from folding. All right. To stop a piece of paper from folding, you put it in a folder. All right. Makes a lot of sense. Just the name of it's stupid, Hey, what's up, Muppet? What's going on, man? I'm just reading over some shower thoughts here. Not mine. Not my shower thoughts. A bakery. Okay, so a bakery, all right, is just a bake sale where they raise money for more bake sales. Yes. A bakery is just where they raise money for more bake sales. I already messed it up. Just trying to remember what it said. Just trying to remember. Just in time for shower thoughts. Yeah, I mean I've already read some, but hey, everybody likes the shower thoughts, right? Everybody likes those. Keep on scrolling. Ooh, okay. Oh my God. Okay, I think I got some better ones here. Oh man, those other ones I read were just kind of like, I don't know, little kid versions. But okay, wow. Okay, so this next shower thought. All right, and I was like, oh shit. So the Olympics is the only time when you hear great execution by North Korea and it seems okay. Yeah, I just saw that one. I was like, whoa. All right. And this next one's true too. All right. This okay, so how we how we spring forward and fall back, right? Spring forward thing would be a lot more popular if we move the clocks ahead at 2 p.m. on Monday, right? That would make more sense. That would be a lot better. I agree totally. Why don't we do that? Why is it always like 2 in the morning? All right, so just bear with me on this one. This is kind of long. Okay, it's not long, but okay. I'm going to read this carefully. All right. Since there are 3,600 seconds in an hour, and most people make less than $36 an hour, their time is worthless than a penny per second. It's literally worth your time to pick up a penny from the ground. Wow. These are little bit more thoughtful shower thoughts. This one's a good one too. All right. Uh, Watching a graduation ceremony is like sitting through a movie that's entirely end credits. Sitting through a graduation ceremony is like sitting through an entire movie of just end credits. That is true, right? That seems like it. All right. So anybody, I don't know who out there shovels snow or whoever has shoveled snow. I have. Not like my whole, just for a short time. So anybody that questions why you are shoveling 6 inches of snow in the middle of a snowstorm hasn't shoveled 12 inches of snow at the end of a snowstorm. That is true. So shoveling those 6 inches in the middle of a snowstorm, it's just maintaining. So you're not doing all that at the end, which I've done both. Okay. Right. All right. This is true. I just see this one almost every week. All right. Peer pressure as an adult is seeing your neighbor mow their lawn. Absolutely true. It's absolutely true. And I'm not the neighbor. I'm watching the neighbors mow their lawn. I'm like, oh God, it's time to mow the lawn. That's why I'm glad it's getting a little bit cooler outside, because now I don't have to, mow it as much. I think I read this one. This was off a different one, but if you haven't heard this one, a different version of you exists in the minds of everyone who knows you. A different version of you exists in the minds of everybody that knows you. And that is absolutely right. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading over them for a second, so at least I'm not looking stupid if I don't know what I'm reading. If Apple manufactured clothing, they'd probably have all the belt loops on their jeans a different size than normal. Also, you'd have to buy an Apple belt. Okay. Okay, so true. Thank you. Thank you, Lourdes. Uh, okay. And someone put, why hasn't this happened yet? Right? Ooh, not a good one. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hang on. All right. Airports should have small movie theaters for layovers. They'd make a killing. Like if they had small movie, like you can't miss your flight though. But yeah, if they had like small movie theaters, people would probably sleep in it though. But all right. So this next one. Someone wrote another shower thought, right? It's there should be a reality show. Oh wait, I think I read this one before, but I'll read it again. There should be a reality show where flat earthers have to find the edge of the world. I'd watch it. That would be actually great. I would definitely watch that. A reality show where flat earthers would have to find the edge of the world. Well, according to a flat earther, okay, because I'm extremely interested in the way flat earthers think. All right. And it's just blows my mind. But they believe now since I read this one, oh my God, this is getting me so into this whole thing. Which I gotta limit myself here. But they believe if the earth is flat, I mean they believe the earth is flat. And the edge, just think of a pizza, and the crust is Antarctica that circles it. All right. And nobody's allowed there. Nobody is allowed to go there because there are guards posted all the way around the whole flat earth, right? If you're just tuning in, I'm just saying according to flat earthers, don't think I'm saying this as like it's coming from me as the truth, okay? Because it is not. I am not a flat earther. So if you were to ask a flat earther, like, we know where it's at. You're not allowed to get there. Nobody has ever gone there. So, all right, that's just. But that would be an awesome show. I would definitely watch that. I would be laughing my ass off all the time. All right. I think I read some of these already. If humans could fly, we consider it exercise and never do it. If humans could fly, we'd consider it exercise and never do it. Would you consider it exercise but never do it? I don't know. My concern is if humans could fly, what if you just hit the ground a little bit too hard? Then you kind of screwed yourself over there. So I guess going to bed, you'll feel better in the morning is the human version of did you turn it off and turn it on again? I think I read that. Just is on a different website, I guess. Tell me if you've heard these. Oh shoot, I don't want to bring that up. This was great. When you drink alcohol, you are just borrowing happiness from tomorrow. Okay, that's true. Wow, that's a good one. If you drink alcohol, you're just borrowing happiness from tomorrow. All right, so that's definitely true. All right, so the next one is this is true, definitely. So your shadow is a confirmation that light has traveled nearly 93 million miles unobstructed, only to be deprived of reaching the ground in the final few feet, thanks to you. I guess, yeah. I mean, the light that's traveled from the sun made it all that way. Made it all that way to be a few like feet from the ground and it just hits you. But here's a fun fact. According to, well, I guess scientists, but a photon, which is a light particle that comes off of an electron that shoots out energy, if it were to travel from, this is like my sciencey nerd part coming out, a photon that travels from its source, say if it travels all the way across the universe, all right, since it travels at the speed of light, its trip is instantaneous to it. Okay, it would seem like it left it's where it came from, and if it went all the way across or to wherever it's going, its trip would just be instantaneous, just like that. Like its concept of time would it wouldn't have passed any time, even though it would take it, how many billions of light years to get across, but it's just instantaneous, just like that. So, fun fact, or maybe it's a boring fact. I don't know. You decide. Did I reach? Did I reach the end of that one? Okay, well, 7. Holy crap! I've never had that many people that I could see on here. That's amazing. That is truly amazing. So, has anybody else had a crazy week? Anybody else had a crazy week? Dang. Okay. So if you, hey, I know since there's new people on here, so I said S I'd bring this up again, but I just got my new stickers in, okay, for Turn 2 Aquatics, and I put it on this thing because it's black. But here's the new clear stickers. All right, it's, if you could see the shine how it's on there, but it's yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's a clear sticker, and I like it. It's they finally came in. So if I already gave you one of the old Aquatic Action stickers, and if you want one of these, or if you just want one, I just got some in. I'll just give them. I don't really care. Yeah, just let me know. All right, Moped, what you got? My dog had an allergic reaction a few hours ago to something. It was pretty crazy. Her face got all swollen. What? Allergic reaction? Was your dog outside get stung by a bee or something? Or I don't know. Well, hopefully it's hopefully your dog's okay. Lourdes, you want one? Okay. No problem. Yeah, man, if your dog is not doing well, hopefully your dog's doing well. What kind of dog you got? You brought your dog up, so you know. Oh, what's up? What's up, Jamie P? What's going on? Okay. All right, so yeah. So my email, all right. I actually have my it's just my email for this is just turn2aquatics@gmail.com. That's what I use for any of this related stuff is that. But okay, you have a miniature dash down. That's cool. Right on. She was outside before it happened, but I don't know what caused it. Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, it seems like a lot of times they do. They like just give your dog like Benadryl. I'll tell you what. For my dogs, if I know I'm bringing them in to get their like shots or whatever, especially one of my dogs gets, anxiety. So they always do like, you want to get we have like a $20 booster shot that we can give your dog before, and I'm several times in the past, I was probably like, okay, but, and I realized they say, just give your dog like half a Benadryl. That's what they do. And I was like, okay. So that's what I would just usually do before they have to go in and get like, say like like if there's like more than one shot, I think I get like a couple, like several to catch up of their vaccine shots or whatever it is. Then I'll give my dog like half a Benadryl. So yeah, man, what's worse than taking a dog down to the vet is taking a cat down to the vet. Because we have a cat. We have two cats actually, but one of them, I swear, it's like we have to take the cat crate and like my wife holds the cat like facing one the other way, and I have to come up behind, and then she'll just be like whoosh, right in the thing. We'll have a towel in there, and we only go like 2.5 miles, 3 miles down the road, and uh, it every single time we get there, right inside of the towel on the towel, the cat puked, um, pooped, and probably peed. I don't know, but just 3 miles. This cat, and we think she's doing okay, but all of a sudden she gets that deep, like she's like, "Wow," and we're like, here it comes. You're gonna throw up every time. Even if I don't feed her like before, in that during like that day or something or whatever, I'll take her food away. So, but she still does. All right. Yeah, but you could also, all right, Jimmy. Okay. No, I appreciate that. That's cool. Definitely. Poor cat. Yeah. Well, our other cat, he's he don't really care. Like we do have to like kind of like not let them see the crate, or because they don't want to go in it. But once he's in there, he'll kind of meow a little bit, but then he'll just calm down. But yeah, I hate bringing cats to the vet. It sucks. Jimmy, yes. Yes, I absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree with you like 1,000%. Like I've had these streams up, I mean, I've done some, I've done my videos, and yeah, I will have days, and I'll have days where it's just like, I'll be like, man, there's like a wall or something here, but no, no, that's, yeah. I don't know. I just figured the more I, get with, everybody who does their streams, and I think I need to kind of come up, maybe if I come up more on other people when other people put their on StreamYard and they put their the option out there to come on the stream. I think I probably should do that a little bit more. Like the other day, Jimmy, when you were doing yours, and I went on there, I was like, hey everyone, um, I wanted to come up, uh, but I couldn't stay on because I had to go run some errands and like all that lame stuff. But I definitely do think I'm gonna get more involved and take more time to like try to come up on people's streams if if they're offering, and just sit there and talk about topics and stuff. That'd be cool. I've done it a few times a while ago, but yeah, I think I definitely want to set some more time for that. But yeah, man. Like I mentioned earlier, I did make a T-shirt. It's just a navy blue. I just made one T-shirt with this on it, like on the if let's see if I could do this here. It looks kind of like that if it was all black, like on the T-shirt. But I think it's a little bit too big. But Sorry, I didn't see. Oh, that's all right, man. No, because I was literally like Jimmy. I was literally probably on it. Like I just came up and said, "Hey," real quick. That's all. Um, and I think you did. You're like, "Hey, what's up, Mike?" Like real fast. But like I said, I couldn't stay on there. I had to because even if I'm out doing stuff, I'll just hop on my phone, real quick and just see kind of like who's on. You know, who's on, and just kind of see what's up and try to listen in. But if I'm like actually just chilling out, sitting, like you never know. I'll just be like sitting on my couch like this, right? With this view. Don't be surprised if I'm just like this. Like, hey, what's going on? And even if I don't even have like, I'm not sitting in front of a tank or something, but but I'll try to sit like in front, make it more of a formal thing or whatever. But but yeah, man, I appreciate that. That'd be really cool. Like I plan to do this for, shoot, it's a hobby. I don't see an end to it really. I'm sure you guys have noticed like this plant floating back here. It was rooted like that one right there, but it just came out of the gravel. I got to plant it back down in there, and my blood parrot's just kind of chilling right there. Who else I got in there? I got a gold severum in there. You see him? Yeah, gold severum. That was the no, that was two fish ago that I bought. And let's see what else. Yeah, you see that little geophagus right there? You can kind of see him between the microphone. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I do this. Hang on a second. I do this every stream. I haven't done it yet. So let me bring this on over here so you guys can see. There they are. See, they're just kind of watching me right now. Try to steady this out. Here he is. He's like, I haven't even. There we go. Gold severum right there. What's up, man? I think these blood parrots are great because they literally just like sit there and stare at you. See? This one's always like, what's going on? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? There's the geophagus back there. And the angelfish are right over there. Wait, can you see them? The light's kind of, there they are. Yeah. And I got right there is the Siamese algae eater. They like to, it's crazy. They like to just kind of chill in those leaves right there. And somewhere in here, you could see on the upper level, you could see a head sticking out. The polar blue convicts, there's two of them. And something I'm going to have to do here is check that. Oh, shoot. Check. Oh, wait, hang on. It switched to StreamYard. Here we go. Is check that to make sure there's no eggs in there. Because I've gone through that whole thing with those polar blue convicts, like laying eggs, having babies. I've done that. I've kept them twice in a tank and raised them, and actually just fish stores call them surrendering them. They surrender them to, I'm just like, here, I'm giving them to you. Think a fish store would be like, I don't know if you have to ask. Have any of you guys ever gave fish to a fish store? Like just gave them? Or do you, and I'm seriously asking like how to approach this. Okay. Do you ask for like store credit, or do you ask if they want to buy them from you? Right. And I've surrendered several fish over to a certain fish store. And I, think that they would kind of be like, hey, here's some store credit, whatever, or, we'll buy them. But I don't know. Are some fish stores just kind of stingy or something? Like, I know that I can't go to, like, I don't know if anybody's ever had luck going to, like, say, PetSmart or Petco, because I think they're probably set on where they get theirs, right? I'm guessing. But there's a few local ones here. I've only tried one. No, I've asked a few people. But I think I've asked one of them if they buy them. And it's almost like I'm not saying they're it's a burden to ask them. Like it feels like to them, it's like, no, I don't want to buy your fish or something. I don't know, but maybe I'm just thinking too much into it, but who knows, right? Excuse me, I'm just down the ice right now. It was just water. Damn, I really want that ice cube, but whatever. But yeah, that's just my little rant. That's my little rant. I like that as a segment, though. Could make it. Could call it. I don't know. I don't know. Family Guy already took like. You know what grinds my gears? I can't take that one, but that's such a good one, though. And I've already put up a rant. My first episode, was it my first one? I don't know, but I've had a episode where I had a rant segment, and it was pretty good, but I'd have to find. And somewhere about drivers in my state, and holy crap, everybody I guess I don't know who thinks their state has like the worst drivers ever. Honestly, you could tell me I'm wrong, but I think people that have not the worst drivers, I'm not saying they're good drivers, but a region of the state is, I want to say, honestly, around Chicago area, not directly the highway that goes through Chicago, but I mean going up. Is it 94? Yeah. Because when I lived out in that area for a couple years, man, they'll go. Like they won't drive slow. Like they're going. Okay. Like I know I'm keep doing this because like I'm picturing driving north, up to past the state line towards Milwaukee or something. Right. But I could say that my state has probably the top 5 or the top top 2 worst states for worst drivers, at least in my area of the state, because a lot of people who live here are from around all over the country, because I live like in a military heavy area, right? So there you go. But anyway, excuse me. I do this every time I do streams late, or kind of, I mean, not late, but it's just like on the weekday, kind of late, sort of. You brought it. But let's see what else is going on. What else is going on? All right, so just looking here at the chat. Don't mind me. S depends on the definition of bad driver. Well, the way I see it is, if you think, okay, so when you're on the road, and the reason why I say bad drivers is in your perspective, when you're in your car, okay, and I'm not saying how everybody is, but I'm just saying me personally. When I'm in my car and somebody decides to go slow, or they don't quite, you might be in their blind spot, they don't quite see you, so they start getting over, and it's most likely it's an accident. Not an accident, but it's just they're not aware, or maybe they didn't look, or or the littlest thing could make them the worst driver in your mind, or a bad driver. Sorry, just a shitty driver. All right. But in their world, in their car, they think the same exact thing. It's like the same thing. It's shifted over to their world. And I know when I'm driving, all right, I know when I'm driving that I see somebody who does, you're at a light and you're like, oh my God, go, right? And because they could be on their phone for a split second looking at something while they're at the light, okay? Or just not paying it, or maybe looked over and the light turned green and they haven't noticed it yet. But I catch myself doing it once in a while and I'm like, oh, I'm exactly that person and I will know. But of course, in the eyes of like my wife, like she thinks I drive like a grandpa, because, and just by her saying that proves right there that she drives way faster than me. And I tell her like, hey man, or not man, but hey, watch it. Don't be getting pulled over, right? All right, so Jimmy, all right, so you emailed me. All right, let me check you. Check. All right. Oh shit. Degenerate Fish Keeper, got your email. Jimmy, I got your email too. Awesome, man. Sweet. I will definitely send them out. All right. That's cool. I got a list here. Awesome. And what's funny? I've been all right, Jimmy, take it off. All right, cool. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will see you later. I've been trying to, for like the longest time. When I say longest time, I mean like, I don't know, a month, maybe 2 months. I don't know. But I've been trying to design a website, right? And I've been thinking, do I need a website? Like, I really don't right now. It's just the fact that like I could create one, I guess, it's pretty cool. But how much? If I have a Facebook group page, which I do, I have a Facebook group page for this, for Turn 2 Aquatics. That's actually what I had first. I did like baby steps, but and I'm still doing baby steps. But I'm thinking like I'm, through like Wix.com. I guess I'm still just kind of setting up a free, like there's a free website or something. I guess maybe just to learn how to do it. Really, it's just like the whole idea of it, right? But it's just taking me a while, and it's just going to be, the website's going to be, can you guess? Turn2aquatics.com. Is that an email or website? Yeah. Turn2aquatics.com. It's good. It's going to be that, obviously. So yeah. What else is going on? Huh? Anything happen interesting? All right. All right. Well, I've been on for an hour and 38 minutes. Hasn't even seemed that long. I feel like I've been on for like maybe like 45 minutes. I guess I'm just having too much fun right now. And everybody that's watching, that's awesome. Let's see. Let's see who's on right now. Let's see who is on right now. Because like, again, like I don't have like a list of, I just look and see who's on. I know there is that, like I know they, like there is a list that's out or something. Like who's scheduled to do what. I don't see anybody live right now. At least nobody on my list of channels, my channel list on YouTube. right? So, and I was listening to the Saturday morning cartoons this past Saturday, and um, man, I wasn't quick enough. I wasn't quick enough. Some of those songs I had, I was like, I know that one, and then a couple of them, I had to go ask my wife, I'm like, hey, what's this song? Like, if it was a newer one, right? And she was like, oh, it's that one, and I just wasn't quick enough. But no, that stuff was pretty fun. That stuff was pretty cool. And I'll be listening. I'll be listening Saturday. This next Saturday coming up. I always usually tune in, even if I'm just kind of there, not saying much, you know. But yeah, yeah. But it's cold here. 59 degrees outside. I mean, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. It's 8:39 Eastern time. Out here in good old Virginia Beach. That's where I live. That's where I'll be living for a long time, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, have I if I could like retire eventually, eventually I retire, like fully retire, uh where if it was up to me, where would I move to? If it was up to me, if I had the sole decision, and then like my wife would be all good with it, no problems at all. Part of me would be like, dang, I'd like to move. I mean, this is like way down the road, or just in my head. Probably be, I don't know, man, like somewhere where it's not too crazy, like snow, right? Somewhere where it's not crazy snow in the wintertime. Or if there is, I would just have a vehicle that could uh, handle it, and I wouldn't have to shovel it. I mean, they all do anyway. I don't know. I just kind of picture in my head like something about Alaska. I've always wanted to at least go there, and I've never been to Alaska. I think it would be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool just to go there and at least see it, Because I saw on this show, I think it was Travel Channel. They were talking about just some town in Alaska. I don't know if it was Juneau or just some other little town, and somebody was going through the McDonald's drive-through like in a jet ski, and I was like, oh, what? I guess it was legit though. They were allowed to do it. So, yeah. I don't know, something. I've never been there. The furthest up on the West Coast I think I've been was Northern California. Like, I haven't been to Oregon or Washington State. Not that far up. I think the furthest on the East Coast I've been north was New York. Yeah, New York City, Manhattan. All right. Well, I honestly think I've ran out of stuff to talk about. But been on here for a little while. God, almost hour and 45 minutes. It just doesn't seem like that. That's crazy. So I think what I'm going to do is cut it for now. But I appreciate everybody that came on and everybody that emailed me. Who wants one of these stickers? I'll show you one more time before I go. All right. It's a clear sticker. All right. And I'm glad it actually shows it the right way and not all backwards. But this is orange with the green turn 2 and the aquatics. And that little symbol below the 2, I don't know. It's just kind of looks like a U. And I saw that. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Turn 2 aquatics U, because I like teaching people some things. How about that? About this hobby. So I was like, I'll just have it there. If people want to think that's what it means, by all means, go for it. That's kind of what it could mean too. Turn 2 Aquatics U. But yeah, so again, everybody, thanks for tuning in to this live stream of Turn 2 Aquatics. And I plan on doing this next week, midweek, probably Wednesday. I plan on jumping in on some other people's streams if they have StreamYard up, if they're doing invites for that. And yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys around out there in the fish community. So everybody have a good evening, and I will see you guys later on. All right. Take it easy, everyone. Thanks for watching.